Hey neighbor, why do us southern gardeners love to grow determinate type tomatoes? Well, there's several reasons. From the looks of these tomato plants, they look very similar, but they are different. This is a determinate type, this is an indeterminate type tomato, and they have different ways that they grow out and different growing habits. We work real closely with a breeder called Sakata. Now Sakata, to me, have the best determinate type tomatoes for this part of the country, the southeastern United States. They do a lot of their breeding work in Florida, so they know the challenges that we face and they breed to counteract that. And those varieties perform really well in the eastern part of the United States, especially the southeastern part of the United States. Now this variety right here is called Red Snapper. And what I love about Sakata's determinate varieties are they're all heat set, and there's several of them out there. We've got Bella Rosa, we've got Red Snapper, we got the Hostools. When we talk about Roma tomatoes, we got Taki and we got Shelby. These tomatoes set fruit well in our hot, humid climates. And also, let's talk about foliage for a minute. Foliage is an important thing for us here in the South because we've got to protect that fruit when our temperatures really get hot and that sun becomes beaming down there. These Sakata determinate varieties just load up with foliage area and it protects our plant. And that's really important, and that saves our fruit and keeps our fruit nice and blemish free. Another important benefit is these varieties from Sakata, these determinate type tomatoes, have a well-rounded disease package. They're resistant to a lot of diseases out there, and here in the South, we do have our fair share of them. There's one called tomato spotted wilt virus that is predominant in the area where we live at. So we have to grow these varieties that are resistant to that particular disease. But they also have a wide range of other resistance there too. And that's one thing that makes these varieties work so well for us. And another reason is vigor. Vigor is the energy that that plant has. The genetics on these varieties here are just outstanding. If you was to plant this type tomato next to an old open pollinated variety, you would see this one outgrow and outperform that one simply because it has better vigor or better genetics. These varieties are also known to have good fruit to them, very minimum cracking. You know those watermarks that we see at the top of the tomato sometimes makes that fruit ugly? These varieties, these determinate varieties right here, are known to have really smooth fruit to them. That's another reason we like them. All right, so let's talk about trellis. Now these determinate varieties, I expect them to get about this tall right here. And working with these metal posts with this Florida weave is a trellising system we like to use to support these vines. These determinate type tomatoes work well for this type trellising system. Now, if we was using indeterminate types, we would have to do a lot better job trellising them because they're going to get taller and they're going to get more viney or more lanky on us than these determinate types are. So when these get up about right here, we're going to come in here pretty often. These are about ready now to run another Florida weave line through there. We're going to keep that done 3 or 4 times here to support that plant here. And that Florida weave is going to keep that plant from being blown over. It's going to support that plant when it puts those big, nice fruits on there. And that's going to work really well for this type system that we got right here. Indeterminate, we would have to have a more robust trellising system than we do for these determinate type tomatoes. Now with these determinate types, we're going to have a harvest window of about a month. With indeterminates, you can have a longer harvest window than that. But folks, here in the deep South, around the 4th of July, our heat gets so bad that it burns up our garden. So our tomatoes are going to come in, our determinate types are going to come in around the 1st of June. We're going to have a good 30 to 35 days of harvest. And then after the 4th of July, things are going to taper off because the sun just beats us to death. So regardless whether we have indeterminates planted or determinates, the sun's going to take them out after that 4th of July. That's the reason these determinants work well for us, because they're going to load up, give us a bunch of fruit within that 30 days, and then after that, when the sun starts beating us down, it's all over with anyway. So I would encourage you, if you've never grown these type tomatoes or these varieties, to try them. I think you'd be surprised just how well they do for you in your garden.